Here we are back for a second time today. Yes, we're going to talk more about Disney. I know I'm tired of talking about their nefarious garbage, but ladies and gentlemen, they keep doing nefarious things, so we have to bring it to attention and shed more light on it, get it in front of more eyes who might not see it. So here we go. Disney's at it again. Monkeys, roll the footage.
And now back to Two and a Half Men.
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right,
that a lot.
okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
Here we are, bounding into comics, more Disney rot exposed. Yes, they are using benefits programs for and to assist their employees and their children into transition. This is absolutely disgusting, but what do you expect from Disney, the company that markets towards families and children, yet opposes a bill that protects children from grooming, and then Disney hires predators who prey on children in their parks? You know, so how are we supposed to put any faith in a company that's this nefarious, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I ask you. Let's get into this article, though.
Who's the asshole?
Another set of videos from Disney's Reimagine Tomorrow conference call exposed just how rotten Disney's core truly is, as an employee reveals the company is actually using its benefits programs for gender affirmation procedures in order to assist employees and their children to transition. I can't think of a worse misuse of company funds than this. So right here, you're just going to use company funds to help people play pretend and live out their mental illness fantasies. This makes no sense to me. I wonder how the shareholders are going to feel about this once they get the full story.
There are a lot of other people out there who are trans species. All I did is change my appearance to look the way I felt here.
Like the previous set of videos, these ones were also shared by journalist Christopher Rufo to Twitter. In the first video, an unnamed Disney employee says, "The other big area is gender identity and expression." You know what? We'll play the clip.
The other big area is gender identity and expression. So doing all of this work to ensure that our employees and cast can express their gender here authentically and proudly at the company. So, coming up with guides on how to change your photo, information about pronouns, working with our benefits team to give information about gender affirmation procedures, both for our employees who are transitioning and trans, but also our employees who have kids who are transitioning.
Anybody that thinks like this, they've got issues. As Rufo points out in his tweet, this type of treatment typically includes puberty blockers, breast removal, and genital surgeries for kids who are transitioning. And how many times have you heard stories post-transition that these people want to go back to their original gender, their birth gender, the gender that they are, that they cannot change? You can only pretend you've changed, but you haven't. They usually want to go back, and that's where the rate of suicide sadly goes on an uptick. Another video clip shows executive producer for Disney Television Animation Latoya Ravano, who in a previous clip bragged about her pushing a not at all secret gay agenda through Disney, admitting she specifically wants to indoctrinate children with the pockets of the alphabet community that you don't see. Ravano says, "I identify as a biromantic asexual. I've had a lot of..." Okay, so before that, I had to look this up because I had no idea what this means. Apparently, a person who identifies as a biromantic can be romantically attracted to multiple genders. When a person is asexual, they are not sexually attracted to anyone. Biromantic asexuals seek romantic but not sexual relationships with people of more than one gender identity. Okay, right there, gender identity is made up. That's as real as Dianetics by that fucking weirdo L. Ron Hubbard. Gender identity is made up. You can't change your gender. There's two genders. You want us to trust the science, and then you don't trust the real science when it's staring you right in the face. All right, so this woman is a biromantic asexual. Yes, this weirdo right here. Then the clip cuts to Ravano saying, "I still think I want to use my content to go deeper. Talk about how non-monolithic the alphabet community as an asexual. As an asexual, I feel like a lot of people don't know what that is."
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I have to have a dissertation ready at any given time. I want to add the pockets of the alphabet community that you don't see. I want to get gay advanced. And then I realized, oh shit, we need to go back to Gay 101. Yeah, so let's watch this.
Yeah, I identify as like a biromantic asexual. I've had a lot of learning and growing about myself this year, kind of facilitated by how comfortable I felt on the Proud family and with my immediate team at Disney TVA. And so it's just sort of like this creative dissonance between my personal experience where I feel so safe and so supported. I mean, like, I wasn't like in the closet, but like I'm real out now. But like, and like outside of my team, outside of TVA, it's just, it feels like the things that we believe that we're trying to put into the shows are not what we're seeing in the real world. And yeah, it leaves you in a weird space. I'm still thinking, like, I want to use my content to like go deeper, like talk about how non-monolithic the LGBTQ plus community as an asexual. Like, it's just like, I feel like a lot of people don't know what that is. I have to like have a dissertation ready at any given time. I want to like add the pockets of the LGBTQ community that you don't see. I was like, I want to get like gay advanced. And then I realized like, oh shit, we need to go back to like gay 101. Like, so it's like,
Why does this make a difference when all your job is to do is to work and develop television? Like, what the actual fuck are you doing? You fucking weirdo. Like, how does this make you better at your job? This doesn't make any sense. This is not reality we're living in, folks. A third video shared by Rufo as part of this new set of videos shows president of Disney General Entertainment Content, Carrie Burke, who previously served as the head of original programming at Freeform. No wonder Freeform turned all gay. Admitting the company has specifically been targeting millennials and Gen Z with alphabet content through their Freeform channel. See? In the clip, she says, when I was at... We'll just watch the clip here. Here's this fucking weirdo.
Company. When I was at Freeform, it was very much in the brand ethos of Freeform to be the tip of the spear when it comes to inclusion. And we, like you, LaToya, I mean, we jumped up and down. We celebrated that. Nobody stopped us. And it felt great. Jumped up and down. We celebrated that. Nobody stopped us. And it felt great. In part, I think nobody stopped us because we were, we were targeting Gen Z and millennials. We were targeting a younger, I think more open-minded, and now we know, as my son texted me this morning, Gen Z is 30 to 40% queer than the other generation's mom. So,
Gen Z is 30 to 40% queerer than the other generation's mom. So,
Hi.
Disney better get with it. And
Shut up, bitch!
Of all the things that didn't happen, that text message didn't happen the most. I want a receipt. I want to see the fucking receipts that text message actually, Mom, Gen Z is like 30 to 40% more queerer. Get These people are sick and twisted. Interestingly, in a previous video, Burke claimed her children were pansexual and transgender while also promising to put more alphabet characters in Disney shows and films. In this original clip, Burke says, I'm here as a mother. Well, we covered that in the last video. Then the clip appears to cut before Burke also says, this is up to all of us. We had an open forum last week at 20th where, again, the home of really incredible, groundbreaking alphabet stories over the years, where one of our execs stood up and said, we only had a handful of queer leads in our content. And I went, what? That can't be true, Z's. And I realized, it actually is true. Because that matters. That matters, doesn't it? That matters more than anything else. We have many, many, many alphabet characters in our stories, and yet we don't have enough leads and narratives in which gay characters just get to be gay characters and not have to be about gay stories. That's been very eye-opening for me, she said. I can tell you it's something that I feel perhaps had this moment not happened, I as a leader and me and as my colleagues would not have focused on going forward. I certainly will more so.
Oh, what the fuck ever!
In 2018, Burke participated in the first Freeform Summit that hosted a variety of individuals, including Grownish executive producer Kenya Barris, who stated, I actually do think that millennials and women are destroying everything because it needs to be destroyed or disrupted.
Sheer fucking hubris.
Let me read that to you again. I actually do think that millennials and women are destroying everything because it needs to be destroyed or disrupted.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
What kind of piece of shit talks like that? Kenya Barris, ladies and gentlemen. Yara Shahidi, the star of Grownish, would also state, I guess if there's anything that this panel represents, I was reading The Fire Next Time, and the one thing that he says is, do you want to be integrated into a burning house? And what this room represents is a group of people who are dedicated to setting out the fire and building a new infrastructure. These are garbage human beings that want to indoctrinate your children. The rot inside Disney has clearly been festering within the company for years. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything will be done to heal it. Instead, the madness inside Disney has not only continued, it's going to ramp up. It's going to be more severe. There's going to be more of this garbage, more of this shite, more of this nonsense going on inside Disney, targeting your children, your families, and all I can do is present the information. Do with it what you will. I don't advocate for boycotts, but in this situation, I mean, it's like I said, it's up to you. How can we continue to support this? There's no rhyme or reason for rational people to support this kind of garbage tier thinking and blatant propaganda targeting your children. You know what to do. It's that time. Do all the YouTube things, not just for me, but your other favorite YouTubers as well. We greatly appreciate it, as YouTube actively does try to censor us in certain ways using their algorithms. So share the video, do all the things, and I will catch you guys later on. I'm Etep Okuyan from the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of you. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. Do you want to send us stuff? Because this is how you send us stuff. We have a P.O. Box now. That's right. P.O. Box 924, Prudenville, Michigan 48657. If you have anything you'd like to send in to the Place to Be Reviews, that's where it goes, and that's where your packages will be coming from as well when I ship things out to you, my Kazooians.
I could do this all